There's a ton of analytics plugins out there for WordPress, but we are going to create our own, and I'm on the Google Analytics site. All we need to do is add the tracking code to the head of every page we want to track. We're going to use the async tracking snippet in our demo. So this code, this script needs to go into the head of the document. You could go copy paste it into the header.php file of your theme, but be aware, if you ever change themes, the tracking is a feature you want to keep, so that's a sign it should go into a plugin. Well, so I've prepared an empty file over here. It's called Google Analytics. It's a PHP file, and in this file we are going to create our plugin. All we need to do actually is create one single action, one single function that we attach to the WP_head action. Let's call our function my Google Analytics. And in here, we just want to drop our tracking snippet, this code, just so let's copy paste it. We're going to close PHP. This is hard-coded HTML. There you go. Just be aware that you need to change this string to the code of your own tracking property. So the X's and Y should be a number depending on your account. This is it. We are done. This is our plugin. Woohoo! Well, we still need to save it. I've saved it to the desktop. Oops. And we're going to drop it right into our must-use plugin folder. Our must-use plugin, as the name says it, are plugins that must be used. They are automatically activated and they are also processed before our regular plugins. It's just a folder mu-plugins in your WP content folder. There you go. If we go to our demo site that I just set up in the dashboard, you have the plugins, installed plugins. As you can see, we have a must-use plugin, our Google Analytics.php, which is enabled. You can't disable it. And then if you look at the site itself, let's reload the page. Let's have a look at the source. Yeah, let's just use this one, search for analytics. Here you go, this is our code, the code that we inserted. It is working. We are done. Well, there's always some improvements that can be made, but this is the most lightweight plugin possible. So still a few improvements maybe. I like to add a little code to the after the opening PHP tag like this. If you don't do it, you go to our browser and we go to wcontent /mu plugins, and then the name of our plugin file, Google Analytics.php. We get this nasty error message which reveals all kinds of paths and information that should stay hidden at all times to the people surfing the web. So if you check first whether the app's path constant is defined. This is defined by WordPress. If it isn't defined, we just exit it and we show nothing. There are other ways via htaccess files. You can protect direct access to plugin files, but if you reload the page now, you can see it just turns up blank. Okay, one other minor improvement maybe is in the admin. You can see here is a nice description and name of the plugin. It's easy to add, just as in a regular plugin. We can create the WordPress headers like the plugin name, the plugin description. You can add the author name, a license and everything. Save the file. Let's reload over here. There you go, Google Analytics, insert analytics tracking code into the head of each page. That's nice and clean. One final improvement maybe. If you are logged in as an admin, you may want to avoid inserting this code. You may want to ignore the tracking codes for admin users. Well, very simple. All you need to do is go into your analytics function, do a check if the current user can manage the options. In that case, we are dealing with an admin. In that case, all we do is just return. We end the function here. It will never execute this part, the part that comes after return. So in that case, we are done. Let's save it. Let's go to our site one more time. If we go to the source again, analytics, gone, nowhere to be found. It's not included anymore because we are logged in now as the admin. Let's log out. Let's go to our site again. Let's have a look again. Analytics, and there you go, our code, just as we needed it. So that's it, a quick video to show you a very lightweight Google Analytics plugin. Thanks for watching, bye bye.